What's up, guys? How's everybody's Monday evening going? Or morning for some people, I guess. I know I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Wanted to come at you today real quick with 3 ways to recruit serious business builders or leaders into your business. First of all, did you know that there are actually wrong people for your business? Yep, sure are. Just because they can breathe and fog up a mirror does not make them good, prospects for your business, okay? As a network marketer, you should be qualifying your prospects. You have every right to do that. This means looking at their profiles, learning a little bit more about them before you reach out, okay? You might not even want to prospect them. Some people are just, you don't want to waste your time with them. And I get it, though. When you're first starting out, you're probably thinking to yourself, I need to get as many people as I can into my business because I need to make some serious money, Yeah, I get that. Totally get that. But it's not always a good thing. It can actually be a serious time and energy waste if you're getting the wrong people in your business. So, right now you're probably asking, who are the wrong people? Okay, well, the wrong people are those who are not coachable. They're the ones that make excuses all the time. They won't do a damn thing once you get them in your business. Maybe they'll try it for a few days and then quit. They'll complain, whine. They're lazy. They won't invest in themselves, their education, or their business. That kind of thing. You can tell, who they are. But when you recruit the wrong type of people into your business, it's going to waste a lot of your time because you'll either have to spend your time holding their hands and trying to show them how to do this and do that, and they're those the people that they don't take instruction. Like, you can't say, hey, go watch this video, and that will teach you how to do that. No, they'll want you to actually walk them through the video, if you know what I mean. So, and when you got a lot of these kind of people on your team, you're just going to have to work a whole lot harder to compensate for that, for them people. So how do you attract and recruit leaders or serious business builders into your business? Okay, well, there are 3 ways that I'm going to show you. The first way is you want to start out by making your profile or page, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever, just make sure that it stands out, okay, from everybody else's. That's the first thing that they're going to look at. So let's just use Facebook as an example. When they hop on Facebook and they come on your profile, that's the first thing they're going to do. They're going to go through, your About Me page. They're going to look at your timeline. You need to have that set up where it makes an impression, okay? So you want to fill out your About Me section, tell a little bit about your story, your background, and how you can help them. Make sure that you have a professional-looking photograph. Don't have a picture of you, your dog, you and your cat, the sunshine, or sunrise, sunset, whatever. Just make it be a professional picture of you, okay? You want to make your timeline appear as, even if you're totally brand new, seriously, you can do this. Even if you're totally brand new, you can make your timeline appear like you are, you've been doing it for a while. You're a serious business builder. Because, you can do that even if you haven't made any money in your business. Because people, the serious business builders and the serious leaders, they're not going to join people that look like amateurs or who are spamming their links, over and over and over again on their profile. They're going to look for the people that, provide value and look like they know what they're doing. So you want to be sure that you're posting quality posts, value posts, and things that are going to actually help your audience out, not just posting links and spamming your business, okay? So, some examples would be, first of all, you could do like story posts, and these are where you pretty much talk about your story, your journey, where you came from in terms of business, like how you sucked back then and how you've learned so much now, how you've transformed over the years or something like that. You can, talk about what you learned, talk about how you can help people, what qualifies you, that kind of thing, okay? Those are your story posts. You can do value posts. This is where you are teaching them, giving them marketing tips or some kind of strategies or ways for them to help them generate leads and attract people into their business. You're educating them, teaching them something. It can be anything. You can give, Facebook marketing tips, LinkedIn tips, Twitter, Instagram, personal development mindset, anything, And if you don't know, if you don't have anything you think you can share, go out and find someone who is putting out value posts, learn something from them, then turn around and teach what you just learned to your audience. It's easy peasy, seriously. You can put up funny posts. Those are the posts that make people laugh. Those are cool. There's nothing wrong with those. You can do curiosity posts. These are your posts that are, you're throwing out a little bit about you and, what you're up to and, your success and why you're super excited and why you're so damn happy and, blessed or obsessed with your business. That kind of thing. You do not want to give away your company's name, or really not even the name of any of your products. Just you just want to, just draw in a little curiosity, just to kind of get them to reach out to you and ask you for more information. So why don't you want to give away your company name? Well, because they're going to turn right around, go to Google, look it up, and they're going to either they're going to see some negative reviews on the company or the products, and every single company, no matter what it is, has negative reviews out there on them. Trust me, doesn't matter what it is, okay? Or B, they're going to get lost in the mix of the search results, and they're going to click on somebody else's link, and they're going to sign up with them instead of you. So you definitely do not want to put any names of your company or your products out there. What you want basically is just to create some curiosity and just enough information to get them like, what's going on with this person, and then reach out to you. Question posts are good too. Those, I like to, every once in a while, I'll put up those little colored templates, and I'll put a little question in there that it's kind of like an engage, gets them engaging on your timeline. One question that I asked not too long ago was, how would you spoil yourself every month if money wasn't an issue? And I got some pretty decent response on that post. Something like that, just ask a question that will get people coming back to your timeline. Sorry. Okay, so you just want to get creative with your posts. You want to make sure also that you're posting at least once or twice a day. Once is the bare minimum. Don't disappear for a week and then come back and post 4 or 5 posts and then disappear again for another week. You want to try to be consistent when you're posting. At least post once a day. I try to strive for 2 or 3. And you really don't want to do more than 3, because then you're over posting. But if you're consistent and you're showing up every day, this is going to draw in more engagement on your posts, okay? And it's going to attract, the serious business building type mindset people who are either looking for an opportunity or who are looking to maybe change their opportunity because they're not happy where they are, or that kind of thing. So if you come across as a leader, then you're going to attract them kind of people to you. All right, so number 2 is hang out where the leaders hang out. It's most likely not going to be those spammy groups, the ones where there's nothing but just business opportunity after business opportunity after product, that kind of thing. It's probably most likely not going to be there, okay? While many of the people that hang out in these types of groups, and they're spamming their links, could probably definitely use your help, there is a good chance that they won't be coachable if they're too set in their ways. Or if they're lazy and they just think that spamming their links everywhere will do the trick. But then again, there there are people out there who are doing this because that's how they've been taught, so they really don't know that, any better. So that would be perfect for you to, be the person that shows them how to market the right way. So you would have to come across to them as, you have the leadership, you have the support, the train, that kind of thing that you can offer them. So it's not their fault, if they're spamming because that's what they've been taught. You just have to kind of redirect them to, get them on your team and teach them the right way, okay? But a lot of them people are really looking for the next shiny object, shiny object syndrome, jumping from one opportunity to the next because they think this one is going to be good. And then after they try it for a couple of weeks and they're not getting any kind of success with it, they go and hop on to the next one that, promises them riches or whatever. So you just got to be careful of those kind of people. Just kind of feel them out, have some genuine conversations with them, and just try to get to learn a little bit about them to see if, they seem like they're serious. So some good ideas for some groups would be like Danny Johnson. She's an amazing network marketing leader, trainer type. So you find a lot of good quality prospects on that group. There's Tony Robbins. There's Robert Kiyosaki. There's Business Academy for Women in Network Marketing. That was a good one. I use that one a lot myself. Bob Proctor from the Law of Attraction. Any kind of Law of Attraction groups, those are awesome. I love connecting people with them. Connecting with people from those groups because they're so how do I explain it? Like they're laid back. It's like. They make good prospects because they feel like you're showing up in their inbox because the universe sent you to them, that kind of thing. So I just love talking with them people, even just building connections with them kind of people. So let's see. You can also join hobby groups or interest groups, like yoga or horseback riding or golf or some, find some group, whatever you are into. You go back and you find some groups that of people that are in the same. They do the same hobbies, the same interests, and then you have something in common to talk with them about. Okay, number 3 is engage in your chat messages. Absolutely do not send people an inbox message with a link to your opportunity. If you're doing it, you need to stop that right away, okay? And it's not effective, and it really just pisses people off, or makes them roll their eyes and block you, ghost you. You have no chance. So do not just send your links with your business. What you want to do instead is you want to try to engage with them. You want to find out if they're find out what they're try to find their pain points by asking genuine questions, gentle questions. Don't interrogate them when you're asking them question after question after question, but just you want to have a conversation. Be human, okay? And while you're conversing with them, ask some questions, ask a little bit more about them. Another good thing you can do is take a look at their profile and learn something about them. This makes a great icebreaker. So, like, you could look at where they live, or if they're into something, if their posts are them golfing or something, you can make a comment about that. And again, don't be afraid to talk with people and have conversations with people who are spamming their links on their own Facebook profile, okay? Because again, this could just be that's how they were taught. They have no idea, that they're doing it wrong. So I think those guys sometimes make great prospects because, they just need the help, and it feels good to be able to help, someone, redirect them to a different way of marketing. I'm looking at my notes here. What was I saying now? I just lost my train of thought. So basically, when you're reaching out to people and you're engaging, try to get a feel for the type of person. Do they sound like they're driven, passionate, really want to build a business, that kind of thing? Those are the people that you're looking for, okay? Are they going to take action? That kind of thing. Not sure if I think if there's one other thing I wanted to talk about. Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay. So the type of people that you can tell would probably be time wasters are the ones that when you're having a conversation with them and it's like you're trying to pull teeth to get them to even talk back to you. You'll ask them a question or something and they'll be like, yes, no, maybe. When if I'm trying to engage with people and they come back to me with one-worded responses, after a while, I just give them a thumbs up and I move on. So, you just kind of, if they're generally engaging with you and they seem like they're serious about building the business, and those are the people that you really want to spend your time with. Okay, you'll get it once you start talking to people who's a time waster and who's not. Okay, so here are some ideas, if it makes sense for you to use in your conversations to get the conversation started. Okay, you can talk about where they live. If you've been there before, you can talk about that. You can ask if they have children. Do they participate in a certain activity or hobby? Do they travel? What do they do for work? Are they building a home business right now? Those are some good questions that you can ask to get the conversation going. And then when you message them, you can start off by saying, hey, bring up what you noticed about them. Hey, Judy, how's it going? I see you practice karate. That's so cool. My son has actually just earned his brown belt. You must be a proud mama, huh? Or just make sure you end it in a question. You must be a proud mama, right? Or or wherever, huh? I don't know. Just right, I guess. You must be a proud mama, right? And so always end with a question. That way it keeps the conversation going, and then when it feels right, transition into business questions. And it feels right when you can tell that they know, like, and trust you. And that's when they're starting to really open up about their personal life. They're telling you about their kids, or they're telling you about their career, or that kind of thing. Then you know that, okay, you've built some rapport. So now you want to go into the business related questions, which are things like, what do you do for work? How are you liking that? How long have you been doing that? Are you open to other income streams? Or have you ever considered doing something else? You could look at their location and say, oh, I see you live in such and such. I'm looking to expand my business there. Would you be open to taking a look at what I do? That kind of thing. Don't make it seem like you're interrogating them again. You just make it a natural conversation, and just throw the questions in there as you go. But basically what you're doing is you're trying to, a good one to ask is why, like if they're already in network marketing and you're trying to see if they're, struggling. A good thing to ask them would be why they got into the business, why do they want to start a home business? Because this is where they come out with their why, and their pain points. And you can take those pain points and then wrap your business around it as a solution to those pain points. So that's it. There you go. Pretty much having conversations, building rapport, asking some good, genuine questions, really getting to know people, and getting a feel for them, if they're potential leaders or business builders. That kind of thing is, the way to go. You also want to be attracting them to you by setting yourself up as a serious business builder or a leader yourself. And that all goes with the value that you're posting on your timeline, how you're presenting yourself, and that kind of thing. So I hope this helps. If you need a business, or if you are already in a business and you need some support, some training, I can help you with either one of those things. So you can either comment on this video below, or you can, if you find this video on Facebook, you can send me a message, or if on YouTube, send me a comment or whatever, depending on where you find this video, and I'll be happy to help you out. If it's YouTube, I'm going to leave my Facebook link in the description box, so you can hook up with me there through Facebook, okay? So I hope this helped you out, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.